Wow, 2 videos in 1 week. Strange. Never really happened. Well, maybe this will change. If you subscribe, we'll have maybe daily content in the future. Do that down below. I'll see you in the subscription box or, after the intro. Most likely the intro, because I don't know how I'm supposed to be in the subscription box. Okay, intro. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about 2 topics. This is Transgender Info Part 2, if you were wondering. But today we're talking more about other things that don't exactly have to do with being transgender. This can also be dealt with other gender identities. And let's begin. This video should be exciting, so don't forget to subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about 2 different things in the transgender and other gender communities. Sorry, I should be saying LGBTQIA+, but I'm not. I'm going to shorten it to LGBT because that's just easier to say, but you guys know where I'm going. The 2 topics we will be covering today are gender dysphoria and gender counseling or correctional stuff. That's not fun. But you get to hear all about it today, so let's begin right now. Okay, so first up we have gender dysphoria. Let's break it down first. Gender is not a binary creation at all, because there are several. If you want to see that, go to my gender identities video. I don't have time to explain more. There are more than 2, okay? Get over it. Also, let's break it down to the other part. Dysphoria. What does dysphoria mean? An emotional state of distress marked by anxiety, depression, and restlessness. I might make a video about this, or I might edit a small clip of me at the end talking about my dysphoria, which I have a lot of, so it happens a lot, so maybe I'll do something there. But moving on. Gender dysphoria is the official psychiatric term for the distress transgender people and other gender identity people may face when coping with transphobia or whatever they have, and when thinking about their sex does not match their gender. Gender dysphoria is a diagnosis, is controversial in the transgender communities because it implies that being transgender is a mental illness. It isn't, rather than a normal variation of human beings. It's not a mental illness. You heard that in part 1. On the other hand, since a formal diagnosis is generally required to have any kind of medical support paid for by insurance, it does provide access to medical care for some people who wouldn't ordinarily be able to pay for it. So that's cool. This is only in some places. If that's not the case where you're from, sorry, it should be. Nevertheless, for many transgender and gender dysphoria people, gender dysphoria is very real and can cause serious problems. Culturally competent therapy to work through these thoughts and feelings have been proven to be beneficial for many people. I have considered therapy for myself, and I have gone to my school counselor, which is something you should do if you're a student. Now we are going to be moving on to our second segment. Segment 2, changing gender identity. Counseling aimed at changing someone's gender identity, sometimes known as conversion therapy, does not work and can cause serious problems. The overwhelming consensus in the medical community is that it is harmful and therefore unethical to attempt to change someone's gender identity through therapy. Telling someone that a core part of who they are is wrong or delusional and forcing them to change it can lead to lasting depression, substance abuse, self-hatred, and even suicide. Guys, I'm so sorry. It's hard to read this script I made. Because of that, a growing number of states have made it illegal for licensed therapists to change a person's gender identity throughout treatment. And good for them, because we're people too and we should be supported. Okay, and that was segment 2, which was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. And segment 3, my dysphoria. My dysphoria has been hitting me for the past 3 years due to the fact that I was born male. And that is not how I feel. I am a transgender woman, and I feel like we should be whoever we wish to be and whoever we truly are inside. My dysphoria can act whenever I use a public restroom or a locker room, or if someone even says the words he, them, he, him as my pronouns, not them. That's something else. And if someone calls me by my original name, it's actually kind of started to hurt, and I don't know why, because I usually use my middle name, my original name for everything. I'm messing up a lot today. I really need to work on this. Anyway, if you guys didn't know, my original name was Skylar, but now it's just Sky. I've also changed my middle name, but that's not important right now. But yeah, dysphoria makes me feel... I get dysphoria because I feel different, and because people aren't accepting of me, of who I feel I am, and that's a problem to me. But I feel like it's a problem that could easily be solved by some people, I don't know, calling me girl every now and then. That's my 2 cents. I didn't want this to be sad, but I'm about to cry, so I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace out.